Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now at 5:25 Eastern Standard Time on a Friday afternoon. As things are taking place, as you can plainly hear, there is no music in this. I don't want Facebook to mute anything out. And as the heading states, on the marquee there, we're going to talk about the Democrats and their mentality of calling everyone racist and calling everybody white privilege when you question their leadership. Well, let me tell you something. Me, as a white man, for the last 3.5 years, have listened to Democrats cry, scream, bitch, complain about Donald Trump. The orange man, this and that. He's been married numerous times. He's this, he's that. We have 166,000 deaths because it's all Trump's fault. I witnessed Kavanaugh in the hearings. They crucified him alive, and Kamala Harris was one that led the pack. All right? Calling him a gang rapist. She believes all of the women that were dead. Well, what happened at the Kavanaugh hearings? He's now a Supreme Court justice and nobody went to talk about it, okay? They all had her, Booker, and the rest of them fucking Democrats. They all had their 5 minutes of fame, all right? We listened to it all. We've been hearing impeachments. We've been hearing it from the Democrats louder like a fucking banshee into the night. That's what the Democratic leader is. Banshees in the night. Wow. Mr. Sunshine and his 10 million views worldwide gets today Victoria Duncanson. Now, I've known Victoria Duncanson on air a long time. Her and her husband, Eric, all right, they do their thing. They travel around the world. I've watched their Facebook. Well, when it comes to the Democratic Party, all right, Victoria Duncanson in her twisted mind, all right, and you know what? We can talk about the coronavirus, all right? The coronavirus has nothing on the virus called the DNC, and that's the Democratic National Committee virus, the most potent, vile, revered, hated virus of a party of all time. The last 3.5 years has proved that beyond any doubt. All right, coronavirus is a spring shower compared to the DNC. Well, Victoria Duncanson, in her post earlier today, oh, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, he's been married. Well, I bring up Kamala Harris. Huh? You remember Kamala Harris, the one that was running her mouth and accusing Kavanaugh? Do you remember Kamala Harris at the debates, how she was pounding Joe Biden, the idiot that's the candidate for the DNC? Well, she said she believed the women that were over Biden, all right, but now, all right, and then before, in her 29 years, when she was 29 years old, she starts dating the 60-year-old married Willie Brown, and she sucked her way all the way up to the top. All right, that's typical. Women do it every day. They find an old man that's going to further their career, and in this case, it's Kamala Harris. Wow. Victoria Duncanson with her Photoshop face of a black woman looking white, all right? She's got the nerve to say, oh, so you are a racist. You are white privilege because you dare question Kamala Harris and the way she became her political thing. Well, okay. All right, Victoria, you blocked me because I stun you with all the facts of what it is. See, Democrats don't want to hear the truth. They want to call Trump every name in the book. They want to scream racist. They want to scream white privilege when you don't go with their agenda. Well, let me tell you something, Victoria, long before you think. That's right. I don't care if you got 5,000 friends, I got 10 million. If 2 million fall off, I still have 8 million. So if you think for a second that Mr. Sunshine in any way, shape, or form is racist, and if you're going to talk about white privilege, I've been working all fucking day. So I'm paying my fucking taxes in sales tax, income tax, property tax, and everything else. So if you want to talk about white privilege, I'm getting fucked every day from my white privilege. All right? Now, if you think you're woman enough, if you think you in that twisted, demented, DNC-infected brain you got to unblock me and you want to go live, I've been more than happy. That's right. I'm no fucking Biden hiding in a basement. I'm not going to sit there. Trump wants to debate Biden. Well, Victoria, I want you on that feed. Bring your husband. Put Eric on there too, because I'll take you both on as racists, scumbags. That's right. Racist scumbags. Because if you think for a second, because we don't follow your agenda, because we don't listen to your Democratic bullshit that I've heard for 3.5 fucking years, Trump, I've listened to your shit. Well, guess what, Victoria? You got 60-something days before the elections. Cry. I want you to cry every fucking day while you're sitting there saying, Kamala Harris, she's our leader. Well, you know what? You go tell Kamala Harris she can go ahead and blow Biden. He'll be too stupid to know who's blowing him off there under the podium, all right, just like Bill Clinton. That's how it goes. Love it or hate it. Learn to live with it. The Democratic Party and all of its followers are all infected with what's called the DNC disease. Whoa!